Whoops, that's the wrong one. Okay, let's do the right one. Guys, here we go. Welcome back. Yo, what is up everyone? It is your boy, the gamer. Today, with a brand new video. This video is, in my eyes, kinda special. I've been away for a month, maybe even more. I promised to upload a full-on review of my smartphone that I just bought in China. It's a Doji X6 Pro. I didn't do it. Two main reasons. My PC just basically gave up on me. It didn't survive my heavy load. It just basically pooped out and just quit it altogether at once. I had to buy some spare parts. I had to find some spare parts in my room. I have a lot of spare parts, but I didn't have the right ones that were high performance to do anything. So I took my time, I saved up some money and made sure I bought the right parts, because buying parts for your PC, you have to consider some things. So I basically had to wait at least a month to get the right parts. To get the RAM back up and running, I had to basically short my GPU to make it work again. That sounds crazy, but I read it online. Press this point and then boot the PC up and it should give some life again. And that means I have shorted my GPU to make it work again. And it does work again. As you can see by this video, it's working better than before, to be honest. It doesn't get as hot as it got before. Which maybe I fixed it. I might have just made it better or even made it worse. It depends. Maybe it'll die in a month again. I don't know, to be honest. But hey, I'm back, that's what counts. I have been away for way too long in my eyes. I really needed to make some videos. I knew that. I was like, I wanna make some videos. I seriously wanna do it. I tried recording on my Intel HD on this PC. This is my main PC. It has been resurrected by now, but it had some problems. Okay, and yeah, here was I said forgive. So I forgive people in that team kill me. I don't like team killing, but I forgive people who do it by accident or if it's my fault. Just a quick heads up. I tried recording with some PCs. I have a lot of PCs. I have at least 10 laptops like Lenovo's T420s. I think I have 2 T420s. 3 or 4 T410s, 1 T410i, an X201, an Acer Aspire A17, whatever, with Intel HD. I have around 4 to 5 laptops that have NVIDIA graphics. I made sure they work. But the NVIDIA graphics on those laptops are like workstation grade, and they can't record for them. You can obviously play games on it. Playing games is no problem, but the software I mainly use by now is NVIDIA Shadow Play, since Open Broadcaster software might be the issue, since it did overheat a lot when I used that program. So hopefully the quality is a lot better too, since it does improve the quality by a million times. So I tried recording with that, but OBS just completely obliterated one of those laptops. Obviously I did try it on a half broken machine, but it did totally poop out that machine. That machine still has to be fixed. But that proves my point. Open Broadcaster software is pretty much the main problem why my PC crashed. I sometimes recorded 7 hours of gameplay, no joke. My entire day was made on that software. And I only like uploaded around, let's say, an hour or so, but I wanted to capture all the cool moments and made sure when I felt like it I was ready to record. But the main problem is that software isn't made for doing that. It's made for live streaming. You can obviously do that, but it taxes the hardware way too much. My CPU was mostly running at 100%, and that basically killed the CPU. Setting, I had to replace an i7 4790K. They are expensive, but I had a spare one. I had 2 of these beasts. One of them is completely stripped. Yeah, that couldn't do anything with it. I had to choose no PC or a better PC, so I choose for a better PC. And yeah, I basically built everything out of one, put it into another one, and basically here I am. For anyone who's wondering what are your specifications, well, they are maybe not special for some of you guys, but for me they are amazing. Some of you guys might say, oh, the GTX 1080 is out, go and buy that, little sucker. Well, I just bought 2 GTX 980s, I resurrected them from the dead, so I basically don't feel like buying a GTX 1080. I have given a little hint already. I run a 2 GTX 980s from MSI. That's a pretty stupid choice, I know, but they do work now, so I can't really complain there. hopefully they don't have to be sent in for support, because then I will be fucked as hell. So, basically those two GPUs, they take the main load of my system because I record with NVIDIA Shadowplay. It's now called NVIDIA Game Stream. I installed the beta of GeForce Experience, and it has a new feature, or a new name to the NVIDIA Shadowplay brand name, I guess. And it basically means the GPUs record directly, or something like that. They take away a lot of the lag, since when I record with Open Broadcaster software, my PC is a beast. You've seen my PC in the past, it's a beast. I will do a new setup tour because my entire setup changed, by the way. But that PC with, at the time, 16GB of RAM just failed every time I wanted to record with OBS. I had to maybe record some things 7 to 8 times to get it to record properly. Now with this program that NVIDIA made especially for their GPUs, their high-end GPUs like my GTX 980 and shit like that, yeah, it basically doesn't do that anymore. So I'm basically saved thanks to NVIDIA and their amazing products. You do pay premium with NVIDIA, I know that for a fact. AMD is cheaper, AMD, but you cannot record directly off the GPU as far as I'm concerned. It's maybe not directly off the GPU, I don't know the technical shit about that, but I'll see. And this PC also had some problems with the CPU, I told you that before, so I basically swapped the CPU, but with a new one, or basically a barely used one, same one as before, for 790K, an i7 of course. I overclocked it a little, not really overclocked, but turned the turbo mode on, since it was off before. It did hit my performance, since I didn't want to make it run hot, but it didn't run that hot at all apparently. I am just way too cautious with my hardware sometimes. So I basically swapped the CPU, put new thermal paste on it, reinstalled the damn cooler, and it runs like a charm. And then, mainly my problem was, I'm a RAM hog. Not my PC, but I myself am a RAM hog. I eat RAM. Random access memory, or like memory. As lunch, as breakfast, I eat it every time. When I run internet browsers, I always run sometimes 200 tabs, like 200, can you imagine? 16 gigs of RAM just didn't cut it anymore. It was like 200 tabs, it's my habit, it's a bad habit, I leave a million things open. But I need those million things, and I'm gonna do a multi-team kill here. No I didn't, that's not a part. Yeah. Basically I run way too much apps, way too much tabs, way too much programs for 16 gigs to handle, which that might sound crazy. But at this very moment I'm using 20GB of RAM. I have around 200 tabs in Chrome open, and Chrome didn't crash yet. It might crash in a while, but 210 tabs I think are open around that. And it's crazy, I know it's kinda crazy to keep that much open, but it does work. I can't remember sometimes, but I was typing Google, I just leave it open and don't care. So 32GB of RAM is a godsend. I just basically pulled another 16 gigs out of the stripped PC. Put it in here, made sure it worked, and it did work, so that's fixed too. I can basically do whatever I want now with my RAM. I cannot deplete it, it's impossible to deplete 32GB of RAM on my own. I might be able to do it in the future when there are more RAM heavy programs, but at this very moment I'm not gonna be able to. Sometimes I do reach like 28, but that's really when I push the system, so it's not really that common. Another thing that failed on me was my power supply, my button. Corsair, thank you for that, you didn't even want to send me a new one. Fuck off, I'm still in the warranty, but hey. My power supply, at the back you have a power button. I always use it when my PC is off for a decent amount of time, like I'm gone for 2 days or something like that. I always turn my power supply off, like with the button on the back, and it's off. I don't do that a lot, but sometimes I do. For example, I'm gone for 2 days, well I turn it off, it's way easier. My eyes saves with the power supply, my lights and my PC are off, so it saves those too. And main problem, the power button broke in the on state, which isn't really a problem, but when I went to turn it off, I got it off once and I couldn't turn it on again, so now it's broken in the off state. So you press on and it just click and goes back to the off state. Instant. You can boot, but you need to keep pressing the button. Or need to put some scotch tape over the button that it stays in that position. It has something to do with the spring. It's the spring mechanism as far as I'm concerned. But that spring mechanism, oh my fucking god, it's flimsy, so I basically don't press the button on this new power supply since I don't really want to break it again. Since I do need my power supply a lot. So that also got fixed, since I basically at the end I couldn't turn my PC on whatsoever. That was my own fault. I didn't press the button a lot like I told you guys. But it might have been just a factory problem. Like, it wasn't dead on arrival or anything. It had that for a while. I maybe forced the button to the off state once because I really wanted to turn it off, and it basically was stuck there, which is annoying. And for the rest, I basically installed better sound, and that's not really interesting for you guys, but I did. So just to make you guys know that I do some stuff whilst not recording. And basically that's what happened. I just reinstalled my PC, I installed Windows 10, I got a new SSD because my other SSD, my crucial SSD, whilst shorting the GPU, nothing else died but my SSD. I don't know how, but that thing just got hot, and at once it was getting hot, and I was like, it's running quite hot. And I took it out, plugged it back in, turned it on again, and basically booted up into Windows at a very slow speed. And I think I might have shorted my SSD, so yeah, that's a crucial SSD. I basically shorted it, but no big deal. I have another one, and one more that's in the laptop. So yeah, I did buy another one, especially because I didn't want my laptop with HDD, because that shit would get slow, would get very slow. And basically, I have an SSD now, so that I had it before, but now I have another one, and it's a bit faster, so it does help with the boot times. And I finally, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did upgrade to Windows 10. I've said in the past, I might not even upgrade to Windows 8. I was forced to upgrade thanks to my new PC running Windows 8. And basically not having proper drivers Windows 7, or yeah, basically that. And then I upgraded to 8.1, it was a lot better though. 8.1, don't get me wrong, it was a good OS, but a bit slow in my eyes. And I was skeptic about Windows 10, because I installed it before my PC basically was bogus, and yeah, it didn't work. It just booted right into Windows 10. My GPU didn't work, my sound crackled, and basically nothing really worked on my PC. I don't know why. It detected my CPU as model unknown, that's kind of strange. They fixed it now. I don't know how they fixed it, but we're now 5 months later and it does work, so maybe back in the day my PC wasn't really supported, so that might be a little problem. So I'm pretty sure my PC is supported now. I run a full Windows 10 install. I have updated to the anniversary update, since it's a bit safer, and I do like the new start menu more than the old Windows 10 start menu, which is also nice. So again, I excuse myself for not uploading for that long. I haven't had a chance till now to upload. At this very moment, I'm pretty sure my PC won't die again in a couple months. It might, after 2 years, obviously I need a new one, because 2-3 years is the limit when I run PCs. My CPU, maybe just new GPUs will be enough, but I'll see. But obviously my PC hopefully doesn't crash on me anytime soon again, because I would get pissed if it does. Because I just spent a boat ton of money on fixing it, and it did fix it. Which my CPU basically was bad. The main problem was my CPU and my GPU. I fixed both of those, which I'm pretty happy I did. I'm pretty damn happy. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the little funny intro, which is a flashback in time, because I just found an old HDD with my old intro on it, and I basically backed it up to Dropbox because I really want to save my precious childish self. So yeah, if you liked the little bit of nostalgia, enjoy. It's in the beginning, by the way. If you missed it, just go back to the beginning. I'm playing around 4 seconds of my old intro. I used to play a lot of Minecraft. I basically don't play that game a lot anymore, since it basically fucks my PC up. I don't know why, but my account is fucked, so might not be anymore. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you guys, you might also notice I have Battlefield 4 gameplay running in the background, and no, this is not PlayStation 3 gameplay. I actually have the game on PC. Which, shocker, I have it for a year or 2 already, so why didn't I play it? 2 main reasons: my PC always crashed when running it, and I finally found a fix for that. And basically all my PCs before that just couldn't handle the heat and the Battlefield, so yeah. Basically, I'm just playing Battlefield like it's my jam right now, and it's really good. You should try Battlefield 4 before Battlefield 1 comes around, because I don't know, it does look nice, don't get me wrong, but I think player bases will split across Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 since yeah, one game is like pre-advanced, like the older technology, and this game is like advanced, a bit more advanced. So I think the player base will split, and it will be, both games will be happy and well. So hopefully that happens, because I love both IDs and I wanna play both of the games. So both sides of the game. So it's pretty nice to see Battlefield 1 in the future. So we might ask, well, when are you going to upload? What are you going to upload? And yeah, basically I haven't decided yet. I have decided to upload, of course, but what, when, and especially the what part. When is when I have time. It's like mostly on weekends and Wednesdays. That's when I have the most time, and I will schedule my videos when they're like on a Tuesday. I might schedule them on Saturday or Sunday, because it makes my life easier. Maybe even Wednesday. Because it makes my life easier. I don't upload. Nobody's watching around 1 PM Monday night, so yeah, it means I upload the video a bit later. I just upload it and schedule shit out of it, so it's nice that I can do that. Yeah, that's basically it. I will upload mostly Battlefield, since I really enjoy it right now, and it might be a good game to play with you guys, because it has a pretty huge fan base. I do play it on PC because it's my PC is my baby, so I can't really play it on PlayStation. I don't have a capture card anymore. I send it back. It basically died. The hard drive in it died thanks to a bad SATA port. It just gave me my money back. I'm happy. I'm not gonna buy another one, since I do have my PC back now. And basically, I'm happy as fuck. If you haven't heard it yet. So, Battlefield 4, Team Fortress 2, mainly those two. I'm thinking about recording Gary's mod, so I do have a new Steam account for the ones that noticed. I'm on the line on Steam, my old accounts. My group my account basically got fucked. I have 2 VAC bans, yeah. I don't know why. I haven't played. I got VAC banned when I was on vacation, which doesn't make any sense, since I didn't have a PC with Steam installed on it and didn't have proper internet to play, so it doesn't make any damn sense, but it did make sense afterwards, since my mobile authenticator got turned off, and I really don't know what happened, since I got hacked apparently, and someone started fucking with my account, and I don't like that. The one that did fuck with my account, fuck you, literally, fuck you, you're annoying, literally. The game is bugging right here. It's a little bug I noticed. You might see it's shaking like crazy, and it sometimes does that when I get revived. See, it keeps shaking. That's not my recording software, by the way. It will get fixed on the next respawn. So that means Battlefield 4, Team Fortress 2, and Gary's mod. In Gary's mod, you'll mostly do Dark RP, since I mostly play Gmod for Dark RP. I gotta be honest. People say, oh, Dark RP, the cancer of Gmod, and yeah, it might be the cancer of Gmod. I like it. Like I like Second Life. I basically didn't play it for a while. Second Life, I basically, yeah, I forgot to play it. Didn't have a PC that could handle the heat of Second Life, which is a lot of people, a lot of furries and shit like that. So I basically, I played Gary's mod for around 40 hours on one account, or no, split across 2 accounts, and Dark RP is my first life, and my second life is my first life. My real life is my second life. If that makes any sense for you guys. So those games, I am gonna play those, of course. Those are games I really enjoy, and I've always enjoyed them. I've always played Gary's mod since Sir Wolf gifted the game to me. I basically already played 200 hours on my main that now got banned, so I can't really prove it, but I did. Just take my word for it. I played TF2 around 400 to 500 hours on my main that also got banned. I'm still trying to retrieve my items. I did have some good items on that account, so would be handy to get those back. And last but not least, my lovely Battlefield 4. I've played this game 22-23 hours in the past week. Which, no wait, 4 days. Past 4 or 3 days I've been testing out my, enter combat there, I've tried to test my PC as much as I can. I played Battlefield at Ultra 1080p. I even tried 4K, like upscaling the shit. It does work, so it's nice to see that working. So guys, that's it. Those games are gonna be the ones I'm gonna play. I hope you guys understand why I couldn't upload for that long. If you don't understand why I didn't upload, kill yourself, you wanna wake up a bitch. No, it's basically just forgive me. I couldn't upload for that long, so. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this basically strange video, but not as strange as I was expecting it to be way more awkward since I haven't recorded in a while, but I'm still used to it. And I practiced my English, as you may notice. So, guys, I mean, if you liked this update video, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you liked it. If you disliked it, leave a dislike, but if you leave a damn dislike, tell at least why you left the dislike. I know for a fact this is at least 20 minutes long, so if that's the reason, well, an update video in my case, if you watch my update videos, they're always pretty long. If my videos are always pretty long, that's just me, I'm a long guy. No wait, that doesn't sound good. I'm a guy that likes to stretch the videos as long as possible because I like watching long videos myself. I legit watch 2-hour videos of a PC being rambled about. Druaga 1, he's amazing. Check him out. I will put them in the description if you'd like, just because I like him so much. Yeah, that sounds strange. So guys, I hope you like this. If you like this, I said before, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike, but leave a comment why. If you dislike and you say just, yeah, I hate this guy, basically it's not a valid dislike. It's not valid at all. I'm gonna basically have to kill you. I'm Andrea home. No, I'm just kidding. So, if you really feel like this channel is awesome, it rocks, it does everything I wanna do, I want to see from my channel, just press the red button. It says subscribe. It says basically abonneren in Dutch, it says subscribe in English, and I don't know the other languages since my YouTube is mostly set to English and Dutch, so yeah. And if you really feel like being awesome, just follow me on social media, @thegamer3399, that's me on Twitter. So I basically tweet out some random shit from time to time, and that's it. Okay guys, I hope you liked me, I hope you liked this video and PS4 background gameplay thingy-dongedy. I did do pretty good in this gameplay. I had to record it 4 times to get a decent amount of kills, so everyone, gamer out till the next one, and I have no face cam, so I won't be using that for a while, so yeah, that's the last thing I needed to say. There will be no face cam in the future videos, maybe later, but I don't feel comfortable anymore using my face cam. I will explain in another video maybe later why. See you all in the next video. Ciao. I get killed by CSGO dude every single time. Wexler CSGO, you are annoying piece of shit. Just kidding. I just don't like CSGO anymore. What the fuck, Ed? Explanation mark. No problem. Question mark. Not explanation mark. Learn English, dipshit. Stick your dick, dipshit. Bye.